Welcome to Skies of Arcadia Part 5. Now we're escaping, let's get the hell out of here!
But not before we check the statuses.
But not before we take off our mace hand.
I imagine he has to unscrew it.
Slowly, just come on!
Don't rush me.
I just imagine him popping it out of the socket.
Just putting into his bag of hands. That's the hook hand, that's the normal hand.
That's my vice punching hand.
Wait, who am I kidding? They're all vice punching hands. Boy, come here. No.
We're running.
So look, Marco opened up a secret path for us. How nice of him. It's like, I can't believe you did that, so I opened up a secret path to hide you guys.
You saved us. Thanks. It was stupid, but thanks.
Hey, good job, poor Marcus. No. Just Marco. No, you're poor. Shut up.
More like market. See, it's ironic because you don't. Never mind.
Because you can't afford yourself. So I just decided to go and talk to some of the pirates. They're like, yeah, you're so cool. I heard you say that cool thing once, but now you've done something cool. Now I'm gonna sing something cool. Look at my eye, by the way.
Why are you doing the chin thing, too?
So I decided to drop by these chests because it gets us more magic droplets and healing items, which we need. Because we're not quite done with our adventure here in Valua. So we gotta figure out how we're gonna hide all of our pirate friends here, including Patch. I don't know why he has the name. So he's like, actually, it amazes me how cool you are.
Luke's my favorite.
Here's Fat Usopp. He even has the same nose.
Was Timus trying to kick you?
He just loves doing martial arts.
Well, Drogba gets to punch you.
Hey, Timus, you look like 40,000 other people, just saying.
Dime's just like, holy hell, how did you manage to pull this off?
Love you too, Dad.
For saving me, I'll show you my chin. Thanks, Dad. I'm impressed. I love it. I should stop giving him a Sonic voice. It's just, he looks sort of like Sonic.
It's just the blue.
Yeah. Finos Fina is not here, which means that she was taken elsewhere, because she wasn't going to be executed. She's more important than that. She was taken all the way to the Imperial Palace. What?
Oh, come on, the Imperial, really?
Imperial? Like a palace?
Why are they gonna take her to the palace?
So you think that the slow approach is the right way to go. Nope, we're gonna go in balls blazing!
Luke's like, he said the cool thing again. Only live. I was there.
You see that guy like doing finger guns, and I'm like, God damn it.
He's cooling it up in here.
We better get a coat because it's getting a little too cool in here.
My drink was a little warm, but not anymore.
He looks at his coffee, it's frozen.
He tries to drink it and like the ice just
Whacks him in the eye. So he puts on a goggle.
Now I'm cool like fire.
He starts laughing as they're So, here's only the sad news. Drachma's leaving our party right now.
Aww.
He's got to take all the other crew to his ship to try to get away, at least some distance while we go get Fina. Marco here is going to show us a way to get to the upper city to go save Fina. Which was pretty much one of the major points why we came here.
Pretty sure Drachma's leaving because he realized how OP he is.
That's pretty much probably a big part of it. He knows he's like 3 or 4 levels higher than us.
Yeah.
In the midst of the storm, I'm the only person wearing eye protection.
But also we got a yellow moonstone from Dyne, so now we can do attacks with electric property.
And also Drachma left the party again.
That hasn't happened once or 3 times. The funny thing is when we go to this other side of this particular wall, it's basically like a reverse map of the maze we went through to get to where we needed to go earlier, so... If you notice, this looks very similar to the dungeon we just went through.
So is the layout basically the same?
Basically, it's a little smaller, but kind of the same thing. I decided to do some killing with my new yellow blades. See, that is cool. And another moon bear.
You know what? I'm not even playing this game and I barely know it, but I think that's ridiculous.
I did read that there's a little bit, and early in the game you do have a habit of running into it more than later in the game, but I don't know if I believe that.
Oh, those are lights. They look like little spiders, or metal spiders or something.
If you remember, those are the lights that are on the other side as well, so we're going to the upper city sewers right now.
Oh.
Oh god, they're all facing me. What will they ever do? Also, at this point, I haven't been healing them because I've been kind of ignoring it.
So if you can find enemies that are zombies with bugs attached to them, can you find like people, just groups of people being mauled by dragons and they classify as an enemy?
The people do?
Yeah, they're just getting mauled. Ah! Hey, don't touch me. Ah!
They spaz you and just slap you and trying to protect themselves.
Exactly. Because that's an interesting combination. I've never seen that.
I like it because they're called Mind Stealers. Ah, shit, he poisoned me.
Ah.
Poison does disappear after a short period of time. I mean, like, it's like 5 or 6 turns, but still, it hurts. Ah, shit, he dodged my attack.
Oh, god damn it.
So he actually has Vice down to critical levels. That's why he's doing this, like, oh god, I'm hurt pose.
Here goes.
Bops Vice by accident.
So this what happens when you about lose.
That was a tough fight.
The animations that happen at the end will depend on how healthy you are. So if it's easy fight, you do a little pose, but there he's just like, oh god, thank god it's over.
It's always little details like that that I like.
Yeah. Alright, we're good. Only problem at this point is that there's no shops to purchase stuff in Upper City. I know the irony continues. Also, this is an emotional scene that gets ruined by voice acting.
Really?
You'll see. To find out why Marco's kind of negative.
I want you to be my daddy.
Well, both of his parents were murdered for trying to escape the city with him, and he's managed to survive. So that's why I think it's impossible, because he lost his family to the evil Valuan Empire. And you can tell he's getting kind of attached to Vice too. He thinks he's cool and likes him, so he's just like, don't do it. Plus, it just shows Vice where he's just listen. This line always gets me. There's something he says about the word impossible where it goes, ah, shit, you're right.
People keep saying you can't breathe in space. I want to prove them wrong.
That's basically Vice's deal.
Marco, you can do anything. For example, I can sleep underwater. For hours.
You could do anything. Can I be rich? No.
You know how they say the sky's the limit?
I love this word. Impossible is just a word to let people feel good about themselves when they quit. I'm like, fuck, you're right. See, this is where I'm gonna say voice acting ruins this a bit. Because this part's really pretty emotional. It's just, this is where it ruins it. Because I said, guess what his voice is like?
No way! Skies of Arcadia, game of the decade! Are you what even happened there? What?
So
I can't even pay attention to the cutscene. I'm sorry.
this is the Empress of Valua. Her name's Theodora the First. She's an evil bitch.
Okay.
Even she thinks it's funny.
Come.
Wow. So they couldn't find the boy to record that
I
line?
know, right? As soon as I heard that, I was like, you fucking kidding me.
It sounded like somebody stepped on a duck.
Hey, look, it's Enrique.
Enrique.
Enrique is the Prince of Valua and the son of Theodora. Theodora's awful. And Enrique's just like, you need to be a good ruler. And she's like, nah.
Enrique.
She's like, you have to learn to learn. Who cares about people? Theodora's a super ambitious woman who just really cares about gaining more power and nothing about the lives of her people or anyone else.
It's hard to be named Enrique and not be cool.
Yeah.
Although Harvest Moon Tale of Two Towns found a way.
So she's mentioning something called the 6 moon crystals scattered all over the world. Wonder what that's about. They control weapons of mass destruction, you say, called Gigas.
That's guy guess.
Or Gigas, Gigas, how I always think it's Gigas, but or Gigas, it could be
I
either
was
way.
making
But
a joke, but okay.
It looks like Gigas to me.
using the Gigas to rule the world. And she's just like, come on, rule the world with me, help me. Fina knows a lot.
Well, my stomach hurts.
Yeah. Like that completely just shattered the joke I was gonna make. That I said it wasn't even worth it. That was just too perfect.
I had to point out that the most emotional scenes can be ruined by bad voice acting choices.
I honestly thought it would just be like what we were joking. It's, thanks, Vice. But no, a duck honk.
like when he said the impossible thing, it was like, so poor is a word that I can think. No, that's the thing that you can't change forever. That's you forever. But the hand was way better.
See, she's all like, you insulted me, murder the person we need because I'm just irrational.
Oh god. I'm gonna have to, when the video gets posted, I'll pay attention more to the cutscene. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That just was too much for me to handle. But what happened there? They couldn't use like a girl voice and it would have worked. Like, they didn't have any stock.
Whatever reason they thought it was, oh,
I
shit.
like how they bopped her.
They bopped her. For insulting the queen. See, now Galcian's actually found out about the break-in at the Colosseum, so... Shit, now we got Galcian on our tail. I'm just gonna stand here and pose with my stick.
Just want you guys to know that it was me that did that.
So they plan on using Fina to locate these crystals, be able to control these mass destruction weapons called Gigas, or Gigas. Honestly, there's no voice acting in this game, so I don't think there's a correct way to pronounce it.
I was making a joke.
No, honestly, it could be Gigas.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm not sure. Also, we found out about Vice Captain Ramirez, which was that guy that was with him. It looks like Fina knows him. But it looks like they're promoting Vice Captain to possibly Admiral Ramirez.
Your Majesty.
See, that's not a bad voice.
Anytime a character talks now, that's all I'm gonna flash back to.
Right.
And wonder what happened.
The sad thing is that there's a attack late in the game where a bunch of pirate crew members attack, and his voice comes back.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, welcome to Upper City. I hate everyone in Upper City. Look at these snooty fucks. No, I'm so wealthy. It's much harder life here in Upper City than you think. There's so many plays, so many parties. I'm a very busy person. I know.
It's so hard to decide what colored chair I want to sit on. Oh, fuck you.
My bathhouse at my house is made of gold.
I'm not so rich once I spend all my money on my yachts and my houses.
It's still billions, but not as many billions.
And my slaves. That I'm supposed to call employees, because calling them slaves isn't kosher.
Also, remember when we point out that kid was talking about that black bread? Listen to this kid. My mommy told me that people in Lower City rarely get to eat white bread. But that's stupid. If they can't eat white bread, why don't they just eat cake? Fuck you, little fat kid.
So these are kind of idiots who go like, well, if poor people don't want to be poor, then why don't they just get jobs?
See, here's the area where you can find out how powerful Alfonso is, where you're just like, I'm related to Alfonso. And he's just like, oh, sorry for the insolence. Alfonso's family is like the most powerful family in the entire world, outside of maybe the Queen. But I feel like maybe Alfonso's related to the Queen in some way. Like maybe a nephew or something. See why I say there's no shops in Upper City? We don't spend much time in there because if I did, I'd probably shoot myself.
Or everyone else.
At the very least.
Wow.
No. That was terrible.
No. I think he's still trying to shake off what Marco just said.
Did you hear that kid croak at us?
I'm trying to forget, Ica.
Let me use my telescoping eye.
Vice, we can see from... Oh.
Fina's actually nearby. And frame rate decides to take a dump for whatever reason. It's really hard to focus on two faces. We gotta go save her.
I thought it was doing a tune. Burr, 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 burr.
We're so rich, we can afford musical trains.
No, it just goes brr, 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 then Marco pops up.
We use poor people as fuel.
It's hilarious, they keep making more.
I almost want to make the text tone on my phone that.
You'd never miss a text again.
Exactly. Because I'd be laughing every time.
Are they gonna jump on the train?
Oh, yeah.
And they miss.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, yeah.
I didn't need that shot, Ica, but thank you.
Hey, just broke her face. We're fine, we're fine. We're just gonna...
You're never gonna be cool if you don't break physics.
Shut up, Sonic.
Look, that's just how I'm gonna be voicing Vice from now on.
Vice.
Vice!
Alright, so we gotta make it to her rail card saver, so... Sounds like it's gonna be a classic train robbery, but up. Meanwhile, at the execution place. Boss, I saw someone jump on a train! It's just crazy!
Impossible just means something you don't want to try to do, like digesting rocks.
Birds try it and they fuck up.
You know, when you guys said we were going to the Coliseum, I was expecting a crowd for me.
We'll be your crowd, sir.
I just want you guys to take a moment to notice how badass my cape is. It's very badass, sir. That's damn right.
And don't you forget it.
So they're actually, they're gonna close the gate, which is the only way out of the city. And he's saying he's gonna go take care of us himself. Uh-oh.
That rich people town looks too broke, nuke it.
Alright, now we're gonna run across this massive train and get in random fights. Who's on top of the train, you might ask? Just random soldiers, you know, just hanging out. These guys aren't too tough. But they do block a lot, which is kind of obnoxious.
I'm really hoping for railings and signs to just come and whack the characters every once in a while.
Yeah. See, what this screams is a society that got a lot of its power emphasis on electricity. So you saw what happened from electricity. Industry grew faster than a lot of other nations. That's why they have trains and battleships made of steel and things like that. None of the really other societies have that, but because they have the power of electricity, they grew in industry way faster than everyone else. And that's why they can make like Knights armors and shit. and also why they're trying to rule the world. You do want to keep a decent amount of health at this point.
That was easy.
It's the cameraman. Yeah.
Just the glass splits in half. And the train becomes wide again. Uh-oh, cutscene. Oh god, the trains are having sex. Let's not look. Uh-oh. What? Final boss showing up at the beginning of the game? Oh shit.
I think you can see him without the lens device.
I like how he basically says, there's something about this guy, I just don't think we can beat him. Which is true. We can't beat him.
Impossible, just, yeah, I agree.
Plasma's an excuse that I'm gonna give myself now. Let's go. So he walks towards us all badass, like most badass villains where they don't have to fight. They're just like, I'm gonna slowly walk towards you because if I touch you, I'll murder you. Which he does. You can go back and fight him, but he'll just kill you. Because Galcian is incredibly strong. But I have time to heal and he'll be like, I'll give you time to do that.
I saw the Princess Bride. It seemed like a cool thing to do.
Alright, we managed to find Fina and 2 guards. Who am I? The Impossibler.
You go to the stat screen, Vice the Impossibler.
Alright, boss fight number 3. These like 2 pretty generic looking dudes, and comparably this is an easier boss fight than the other 2, but it's still kind of... She needs some sleep. This part is still pretty tough. These characters are very defensive. They go in these counter stances, which means if they hit you, they automatically counter you and do a lot of damage. And they got a decent amount of health too. And they have healing spells. These guys are like the ultimate stallers.
So Galcian's walking really, really slow. I take it.
I'm walking on sunshine.
Looks up at the clouds. Oh, whatever.
Like the metal poles and signs just like break through him. He doesn't even feel it.
Just hits him in the face. He just wipes off the steel off his face. So I decided to use some of my Crystales boxes to do some damage here.
God.
A shit ton of damage.
Wow.
Yeah. They're good.
Moons, give me strength.
But here's the sad part of it. These enemies have a way of figuring this shit out. And also I make some just kind of player mistakes too. I think they're going to go on the attack at this point because they both attacked me. So I use one of Vice's special moves called Counter Strike. It's a good move. It means I basically do the same thing that those guys do. If that people attack me, I automatically counter. So I thought they were going to attack me.
Bring it on.
You can't see me.
So see, they take the time to block. Block nothing. And heal themselves. Great.
Oh, Jesus.
So now the music goes back to intimidating. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna Cutlass Fury one of you guys.
Cut back to Galcian. He's moonwalking. Slowly.
Hee hee. Oh, he blocked. God damn it. These guys love to stall. That's their point. They're the stalling twins.
Come on.
Chapona. I really just want to use the counter move. Just let me do it.
Who?
Bring it on. Let's try this.
Again, this fight's not hard. It's just kind of a pain in the ass. I know, this fight's a pain in the ass. That's all it is.
Really?
And now he's gonna heal himself for no reason. See?
I'm pretty sure they're just doing this for mocking purposes now.
They're laughing like mumbly over the mask.
You wouldn't be laughing if Drachma were here.
Yeah, that just wouldn't be fair. See how that little shatter effect happened with that spell? That means the box broke. So we can't use the Pyre box anymore. Unless we get another one. God, I hope this one isn't blocking. Oh, of course he's blocking. Why wouldn't he be?
Jeez.
These guys become pushovers when there's only one of them, but when there's two of them, it's just obnoxious.
This time it's gonna work!
I want it to work!
Bring it on.
I like this ability. Just attack me, come on.
When it works.
No!
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Let's try this.
It's like that episode of Pokemon where he's fighting the
Metapod. Yeah.
Just keep hardening.
Metapod harden. Harden and is harden. And he heals, no! These pricks. I get frustrated, like, you know what? No more counter. No more counter. Just attack him.
Galcian's still walking slowly, but he's baking a cake.
If you want to bake a pretty cake.
Where did I even get these ingredients?
Ice creamy cakey cake. Ice creamy cakey cake.
I don't want to be a chicken. I don't want to be a dog. So. See, I finally managed to kill one.
Jesus!
Now he's just a pushover, because one of them, not too tough.
The other one's like, oh yeah, let me use my revive ally spell.
Let me use my cloning 5 times spell. And then you just see Galcian looking from above. Oh, that shitty move. I hate that. I mean, continue going.
He's actually inside just watching.
No.
So, these guys stall and you're like, I hate you. Get away! This is what counter does. You block it and he just hits you. Great. Let me murder you, please.
I'll give this advice in Ica. I do like how they look at the guy who's obviously like the big antagonist and they're like, yeah, we're not fighting him. We're gonna die.
Yeah, and the first thing I say is, fuck that.
Like in every other RPG, it's like, we can take him. We cannot take him.
Oh yeah, all the blocking you did, fuck off, you guys. I hate you.
Just fall. He didn't even die. He just faded.
We won! We won!
God, it took 5 hours.
I think you mean, we won. We won.
There's a massive orgy going on in that other car.
Yay, magic droplets.
Got 10 of them.
Zelda theme.
It's a Fina theme shit. She doesn't understand why we'd come and save her. But we're here to rescue our family, but I'll see you. I mean,
You're a friend forever.
You see, Fina, captured's just a word that people use when they can't.
where they can't untie themselves.
Where they can't get away from me.
Alright, let's get out of here. I've been standing here for 10 minutes. And I brought more of those guys you hate to fight.
Would you like a double-layered chocolate cake?
You may wonder how I had time to bake such a thing. Now think back to what you've done for the past 3 hours. But he's impressed, like, you fooled Alfonso, that's actually pretty good, but he's just like, you don't want to get involved in this, you guys are too small for this, just give up. I'll let you go. Sounds fair.
Did you slap her, Vice?
I said, shut up!
Sounds fair. Opens a window, jumps out.
I could just slaps her forehead, just
With her boomerang.
yep. Boom. I just imagine a boomerang makes like a wiffle bat sound. She's just like, nah, I'm gonna kill you. You're like, ah, shit.
I also learned a new language on the way over here.
Spreckens and murder. So Little Jack shows up. Hey, what's up? Shabams. Bye, loser. Good shot. Falls off.
Right.
How are we gonna get on the boat?
I was aiming for you, Vice.
He shoots a cannon that's just a fist. Punches him right in the face.
He just loads his own arm into the cannon.
He loads himself in the cannon and fires fist first. I'm coming to get you.
Thank you so much.
The line was thank you very much, but we'll let it pass.
I like her tattoos. She got a little kind of interesting little tribal tattoos. Yeah, we gotta get the hell out of here before we get trapped here and murdered. Uh-oh. They closed the gate, there's no way out of here, so we gotta get out of here. Send out the baby ships. His name should just be like Brock the Indecisive. Well, first we get... Chuck him join the party again.
Even the game's like, again. I love this game.
All right, we gotta get in a fight with one of Balloon's little baby ships. Still packs a punch. But remember, we came here to get a weapon upgrade, and damn it, we're gonna use it. It's right on the front of the ship.
Wow.
It takes a lot of spirit points to fire, so really the only point of this little area is to get a tutorial of how to use this weapon. I don't even know why I'm using the other cannon, but whatever. Oh, baby cannon, that's cute. Mini sheeps are not exactly strong either, but it has a little more HP than the Little Jack. At least at the moment. We must close this door ever slowly. I'm taking these hits, but this is just building up some revenge points. I like the idea of being shot and then like 5 seconds later, take evasive action!
Pretty sure there was lots of opportunities to just exit, but okay.
But he's basically just saying, charge up your spirit points so we can kick its ass. But the only thing about the harpoon cannon is that you can only fire it at certain points. You'll notice that on the little grid, there's an actual symbol for the harpoon cannon. That's the only time you actually can fire it. So right now I'm going to focus on focusing.
How many spirit points does it take?
13. I think I charged too much at this point, but whatever.
It's always good to have 2 shots.
We only need 1. I like that shot.
Still closing.
And plus this turn they just miss everything. Aw, they got me. Whatever.
Darn.
Whatever shall we do to retaliate?
Let's avoid the thing that already hit us.
Several times.
I like the look of the Little Jack with that harpoon up front.
Looks like a big nose.
Use the S-cannon command. The nice thing about the harpoon cannon is that it retracts itself, so we just need the spearhead and we're good. That's what we're gonna do. And who cares about shooting with the other attacks? The harpoon cannon will be fine. But I'm like, you know what? Just insult to injury. I'll focus when I don't need to focus. What? You're gonna miss anyway, stupid son of a bitch.
I'm so focused that I literally can't focus anymore.
I missed too, whatever. Good job, Drachma.
No, it hit him. It just didn't do anything.
Sir, our attacks look stupid now. Just continue firing.
Come on, I want to see the S cannon.
This is anticipation.
There it is, okay.
Harpoon cannon, fire!
I say you, he did.
Wow.
Okay. Why even have cannons other than that one?
Because it's expensive and you can only use it at certain times. We did it! And I crashed to a wall, sorry guys.
It just kind of grinds against it.
Uh-oh, we better hurry. Before we get hit by the wall of cannons.
Man, well, I'm sorry, but rockets haven't been invented yet.
We do have some boosters here.
Choo.
Ooh. Hell yeah, we're the first people to escape Valua.
You hear 3 explosions because the ship's crashed.
First, meh. I like that. Yeah!
Oh, what a shame. We left Marco behind.
I guess he's still gonna be poor now. What a shame.
Victory handshake? Bye, poor people of Valoo.
We can finally say goodbye to Valua. It's not like we'll ever go back there anytime soon. Guys? Guys? Damn it.
Still here.
Fucking stupid. Stuck on the tracks in the middle of nowhere.
I had to eat a whole cake by myself.
You just see his stomach poking through his shirt now. And chocolate cake in the corner of his mouth. I like that idea. This was like, thank you so much for helping me. Drachma was like, I don't even know who you are. I just don't. Shut up, the voice dirt. I didn't find it funny. He punched him, that's what was wrong with his head.
I was about to say,
Bang!
Stop laughing.
sorry, I developed a habit. I thought I was hit.
So now we're going to find out a little bit more about the history of what her mission is now, in her own words. Basically finding out what our main mission of the game is. She is a Sylvite. She is a part of what's called the Silver Civilization. And a very, 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 very long ago, there were 6 nations devoted to each moon. They were highly evolved, very technologically advanced, because the energy of the moons gave them extreme power. But they harnessed it in different ways, because as I mentioned, each moon offers a different form of power. And because of it, though, technology evolved faster than the people wielding it.
They had yet to become Prometheus.
See, they became ambitious and they thought, hey, I hate that other person who has power. Let's go to war with each other. So by doing so, they created Gigas. Gigantic living weapons capable of destroying whole islands.
Shadar!
They were also partially made out of flubber.
There was a giant and a dragon.
A giant dragon.
But the way they described it is it was legends, but they were actually real. But because they unleashed them on each other, they just started killing all of the society they had. But then there's something called the Reign of Destruction occurred, which basically destroyed the world. The Reign actually pretty much killed nearly everyone. And anyone who's currently alive in this world is a descendant of the people who survived this catastrophe. And now there are people who are actually trying to find these things called moon crystals, which are used to control these gigas and bring them back to life.
A crystallized version of a moonstone, if you will.
So if you can't figure out what we want to do here is that we want to fly around the world, find all the moon crystals, and keep them away from pretty much Valua at this point, so that they're never used again. And that's our main mission of this game. But only if we decide to do it. So I'm like, I need to think about this.
I need to think about this. No, credits roll.
But now we get to travel around the world, so this makes Vice happy. Of course, I'm sure Drachma is like, do I have to be involved in this? Or...
Yeah. Oh, you too? I don't get an invite.
Also, we get to introduce a new character. A cute new character. It's Cupel!
What?
If you say so, Travis.
It's cute.
It sounded like it said, I am fucking cute.
Look at it.
Huh.
So it has the ability of changing its shape to, in this case, it's usually a bracelet, but it has the ability to shape shift. And for Fina basically joins your party if this doesn't become obvious. She doesn't use a weapon of her own. Cupel is her weapon. And the way we make Cupel stronger is we find these certain items that feed him to make him stronger throughout the game. So he evolves and becomes stronger as we go. He has the ability of changing colors based on moonstones as well, so he's a useful little weapon / character. Fina's joined your party. And we received the last moonstone, the silver moonstone. We're back on top of the damn ladder. And there's a moonfish somewhere nearby. And sacred crystals. Oh shit. Give me that moonfish.
I like how Drachma was standing right there and Vice said, I don't care what Drachma says. We're going.
He just prepares his mace fist. Alright, so our adventure truly begins, and we're soon going to be heading out to find the moon crystals. Where we're going to start, we're going to head to the Red Moons Nation, known as Nazure. But we're not going to go to Nazure yet. We're going to go to one of the side cities, but we're off to find the red moon crystal in the next one.
Alright, cool.
We're off to see the wizard.
God, Marco. I knew that would kill you guys.
I'm still perplexed by it, though. Like, it's just, like, that's an easy thing to do. You just pick a soundbite.
They could have gotten a girl on the staff to just go, yeah.
They could have got, like, literally anybody, and I guess that's what they did. But, because they got, like, somebody, like, okay, do that again, but, like, as a boy. Like, alright, that's a little better. Just something.
There's no way he could have guessed what his voice was going to sound like before that moment.
I was just thinking like a brat, like, hey, let me go, or something like that.
But now you imagine, let me go.
No, I just imagine he can't say words.
Yeah.
He just makes noises, and then a dialogue box shows up.
See?
They caught a shot of Vice reading the text.
That's legendary, I'd say.
Here's a consideration. Now that we have the harpoon cannon allows us to actually travel past that asteroid field you mentioned last time.
Oh, really?
So that's going to let us pass through that to get to this desert land to be able to find this current moon crystal. Like any game like this, if there's an overworld, there's always going to be something that prevents you from traveling to other parts of the world before your time. So the big part of this is that you start to gain like different things with your ship that allow you to travel to other places. The question is, how long will Drachma actually help us? Because he has no stakes in this.
And he just leaves whenever he wants.
Again.
Is it gonna get to a point in the game where, like, Drachma joined your party? Are you surprised?
Drachma joined your party. I'm just kidding, he left.
Drachma joined your party. He's already started the timer.
Drachma joined the party, taking all bets.
Drachma joined the party. He brought the booze.
Drachma joined the party. He forgot to bring the dip.
Drachma joined the party and punched Vice.
And then Drachma left the party.
That's all in the same dialogue box.
Drachma joined the party. But that's not true.